सर्जेंट वाइस एडमिरल आरती सरीन को 3 अक्टूबर को सशस्त्र बल चिकित्सा सेवा के महानिदेशक के रूप में नियुक्त किया गया, जिससे वह यह पद संभालने वाली पहली महिला अधिकारी बन गई है। एडमिरल आरती सरीन ने इस पर क्या कुछ कहा, ये सुनते हैं।
Has already been put down by my predecessors. At the outset, thank you so much for your congratulatory message. It feels absolutely wonderful that I have been able to be appointed as the first lady to be the Director General Armed Forces Medical Services, to be able to do and carry out what I envisaged and wanted to do for the medical services. I thank the government for this opportunity that they have given me, and it has been a long journey for me. My colleagues in the Navy call it the rule of two, that I have first of all been in all the three services. I have served the Indian Army, the Indian Navy, the Indian Air Force, and then again the Indian Navy, following which I've had 2 degrees, 2 MDs. I have had 2 appointments as the command medical officer. I've had 2 appointments as in commanding units, and I've had 2 appointments in being Director General of the medical services of the Air Force as well as the Navy. My journey has been long, but it has been extremely fruitful. I have learnt a lot of experience on the way, initially as a specialist treating patients, and then towards the latter half doing a lot of administration of troops as well as looking after hospitals as well as operations. And at every level, I have tried to raise the bar to reach whatever I have at the moment, what everybody is saying is the pinnacle of one's career in the Armed Forces Medical Services.
Ma'am, as DGAFMS, you are in charge of, you are the senior most doctor or medical officer in 3 armed forces. What will be your priorities as the DGAFMS, and how would you want to see the medical arm of the services to be like in next, say, 5 years, 10 years?
So as my role is, I am responsible to the Ministry of Defence in terms of policies that I set out in terms of medical care provided to the armed forces, in terms of personnel and the dependents, both in war and peace. My first priority would be to stabilize what has already been put down by my predecessors, to take forward what they have put down by providing what is now in the world a holistic medical care, where I would like to give them primary health care, promotive health care, preventive health care, secondary and tertiary health care, in whatever way and however way it is applicable to the places where they are posted, whether it's in peace or whether it's in war. I would also pay attention to the health care of veterans, which is another very important aspect of looking after them. I would also look at aligning myself with the vision document that my directorate has prepared towards the Viksit Bharat 2047 program. I will look at digitization, which is one of my primary focus areas, where I would like to digitize. I would like to amalgamate the communication between all the 3 forces, the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force, where all the 3 medical services could communicate with each other and produce the best results and the highest standards of medical care that can be provided to the armed forces medical personnel and their dependents.